Hello Red Devils, MUFC Legend here and I'm back again with another video. So Manchester United beat Leeds United 5-1 on the opening day of the Premier League, and we couldn't ask for a better start. Rafael Varane's unveiling in front of the Old Trafford fans, a full Old Trafford, was absolutely incredible, and I can't wait to see Rafael Varane play. And that that day was just fantastic. Varane, got unveiled. Sancho got an appearance. Manchester United won 5-1 on the opening day of the Premier League. We've got 3 points, and we need to build on it because that performance was absolutely incredible. Considering the players did not have a really a great pre-season, McTominay only played a few minutes. So the whole team, in my opinion, thought they played absolutely fantastic football, end-to-end stuff. And against Leeds, you're always going to get it. You're always going to get space, which is why we scored a lot of goals because we are clinical. We are starting to get much more clinical. When we're facing towards the opposition goal in and around the box. Now, this match against Southampton away, we always struggle against Southampton. I'm not sure why. Obviously, last season was a bit of an anomaly. We won 9-0. They did have a man sent off. But in terms of the other matches, obviously, before that 9-0 victory, we do tend to struggle against Southampton. That's because Southampton's midfield. They really impose on us. Ward-Prowse gets into really good positions in the pockets of spaces behind our midfield and defense, which is why, in my opinion, I do think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will play the exact same team that he played against Leeds, purely because of the fact that we need Fred and McTominay for that extra security in midfield that Southampton, obviously do overload the midfield with. So this is my predicted lineup for Manchester United against Southampton away. We play on Sunday, so this Sunday in the Premier League. It might be Mondays depending on what sort of country you're in, but for UK it's Sunday. So anyways, let me get straight into the lineup. So Dean Henderson is still out. He's still recovering. So David De Gea will start, and I see no issues with David De Gea unless he starts making mistakes that we saw. If he starts making mistakes, then in my opinion, it's just time for him to just cut him off completely because we need a reliable goalkeeper. David De Gea has been that reliable goalkeeper for the past many years, but in the last couple of years, he has made a lot of mistakes, which have cost us, a lot of points. And it's very shocking to see David De Gea, a goalkeeper of that quality, makes that many mistakes. He didn't start for Spain in the Euros as well, so he's been dropped from Euros. From Spain's first team as well, which obviously is disappointing to see. But for Spain, David De Gea never really got, he never really got into the first team anyway. But for United, it's a very difficult to see David De Gea, the drop off that he's had. But hopefully this season he can find some form and be the best goalkeeper that we know he can be. Left back, obviously Luke Shaw, incredible, one of the best left backs in the world, if not the best left back currently on form. Then we've got Harry Maguire, and I do believe Victor Lindelof will start this match. I still think it's just a tad too early to get Rafael Varane in as a starting position. I think he might obviously get into the game, so he'll probably be on the bench for this game, and then he'll just ease him in like he did with Sancho. So I think Lindelof and Maguire. And with all due respect to Lindelof, he actually played a really good game against Leeds. However, he will obviously be the one to make a way for Varane. Obviously, it will be Maguire starting alongside Rafael Varane. So those two, hopefully, they can form a good partnership. We know the quality of both players. We know the quality of Varane. You know the experience of winning that he does bring. Lindelof is a fantastic backup centre back to have. He's a good centre back. Sometimes he does get bullied, which is why I think Ole Gunnar Solskjaer needed that quality centre back, experienced centre back. That's won stuff, won a lot of trophies. So Rafael Varane is a fantastic signing for that position. Right back, obviously Wan-Bissaka. In my opinion, I thought he was really good against Leeds. Really fantastic performance by Wan-Bissaka against Leeds. Now the question is, are we going to sign Trippier? We are linked to Trippier. United want Trippier. They want to sell. They want to either sell Dalot or send him on loan somewhere. If we can't get a deal for Trippier, because Atletico Madrid are demanding a high fee, then Man United are prepared to pay for him. So if that move does not materialize, then Dalot will stay at Manchester United and provide competition for Wan-Bissaka. And in my opinion, that's good because Dalot playing will provide Wan-Bissaka rest that he does need. Last season, Wan-Bissaka was technically our only right back in the squad, and he played so many games, and he deserved some rest, but he couldn't because he was the only proper right back that we had. So this time, it's good that we have Dalot because that means Wan-Bissaka can get some much needed rest between games when we need him, for the main matches. So midfield, as I said before, I think it's going to be the exact same team. So Fred and McTominay, they bust that midfield against Leeds. They dominated. They won balls. They progressed forward. And McTominay and Fred both, I think they had a really good game. Hopefully they can continue it because we know with both them, Fred and McTominay, they are prone to losing the ball and making some mistakes and not being consistent. But they need to show consistency, in my opinion, if you want to nail down a spot. And show why why you want to be in the team. Just be consistent. And against Southampton away, I do expect 3 points. However, let's see, if we've changed from last couple of seasons where we do struggle sometimes against them. Let's see what happens anyway. So Fred and McTominay in the midfield. That's obviously to help out the midfield overload that Southampton do. So I think it would be this is the best midfield. Some people are saying Matic as a lone holding mid. I don't think that's a good idea against Southampton. In all honesty, so Fred and McTominay. Obviously, centre attacker mid Bruno Fernandes, who started off with a wonderful hat trick, no penalty goals. Silence all the haters. Bruno Fernandes is the best midfielder on form in terms of statistics as well in the Premier League. He's created the most chances, created the most key passes, goals, assists. He's just all around. Bruno Fernandes is a wonderful player. Rivals that hate, they're just jealous because we have a Bruno Fernandes and they don't. Bruno Fernandes is an exceptionally world class player, and I'm so happy that he's a Man United player. And that hat trick will do him a lot of good because last season he scored so many goals, and he was in the contention for Golden Boot towards the end of the season. Obviously, he came in January, so it was a bit difficult. However, this season, I see no reason why Bruno Fernandes can't get a Golden Boot with the amount of goals that he's scoring from open play and now, and obviously the penalties he will score eventually when we do get one. It would be fantastic to see Fernandes get a Golden Boot this season, and hopefully he stays fit. We need Fernandes fit. So yeah, Bruno Fernandes in the number 10 position. Then we've obviously got Paul Pogba in the left mid position in the free roam, like a free roam like he did against Leeds. He can play anywhere, but in terms of the lineup, he started off on the left side in midfield, so left wing position. Obviously Mason Greenwood, but they will interchange. And then Anthony Martial up front. So I was thinking that will Ole Gunnar Solskjaer start Sancho this match? And in all honesty, I think he will ease him in. I don't think it's right to just throw Sancho in and start him in the next game. It's only been one game, Let's ease Sancho in. Let's give him a bit of time to adapt, to get the training, to get used to everything, and then he can start him. So I think this match, just don't. I mean, I'm not sure. Solskjaer might start him, and you never know. But in my opinion, I don't think that he will. I think he'll ease him in. He'll bring him on as a sub, and then maybe the third match, he'll probably start Sancho. You never know. So yeah, that's the front three that I think that Ole Gunnar Solskjaer will do. So David De Gea, Luke Shaw, Maguire, Lindelof, Wan-Bissaka, Fred, McTominay, Fernandes, Pogba, Greenwood, Anthony Martial. So let me know what you think about this team in the comments below. It's been an MUF Legend. Please like, subscribe, and I'll see you guys later.